in mermaid position. So your right leg is going to come in front, your left leg is going to be back. All we're going to do for this is place our right hand on the ground, kind of lean a little bit towards our right side, more towards your right sitting bone, and lift up and down. The higher you lift, the more you're going to feel. This glute exercise is also working your inner and your outer thigh. So if you're not feeling this, then go ahead and lift higher. Engage your abs here. Keep your spine as straight as you can, considering the position that we're in. And don't rely too much on the hand that you have on the floor beneath you. So ideally, at first you're going to put it there for support, but ideally within time, you won't actually need the hand to be there. So you can place it on your knee, just gently, or just gently press it on the ground, but don't press through it to support yourself. You want to engage those abs, and that is going to help you. Get a little bit of an additional ab workout here. Perfect, you guys. If you're not feeling it, lift it up higher. Awesome job. Point your toes. And let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, hold it up. Bring your knee all the way in front of you. Tap your toes to the ground and then bring it all the way back, further than you were a second ago. Lean a little bit towards the front of you and then bring it back. So lean to the front and you're kicking all the way back, engaging those extra muscles in our glutes that we weren't doing a minute ago. Perfect, you guys. All the way back. Amazing. You guys are doing so well. This is not an easy exercise. It may look easy, but it is very deceiving. All the way back here, guys. I want you to feel your lower back getting engaged here also. Your lower abs working. You're not placing your toes on the ground. You're lightly touching and tapping the ground in front of you. Perfect. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Awesome job. Switch to the other side. So left leg is in front of you, right leg comes back here. Now lean as little as possible onto your left hand. Lift the right leg up and let's just lift it up and down. Your knee is barely touching the ground or you're hovering right above the ground here. We're not getting a rest every time we lift our knee back and up. Perfect. Make sure that you're breathing. Don't forget to breathe. Breathing is your friend, guys. And it doesn't matter whether you breathe in on your inhale or your exhale when you lift up or down. That's totally irrelevant as long as you're breathing. Great job, guys. Doing so good here. Feel your glutes. I'm already feeling my glutes. I did this exercise yesterday, so I'm definitely feeling it a little bit from that also. I think I did about 200 repetitions while I was watching TV, just for fun. The things that I do for fun, most people don't do. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And remember that second movement, so we're gently tapping and then we're kicking all the way back. So gently tap, kick all the way back. You are leaning forward a little bit so you can get more of that movement for your glutes on the way back. What you do with your arm here is up to you. You can make it pretty and you can have like little dance movements or not. I'm not the very gracious kind of person, so I'm sitting to just hand gestures. I do that all the time. Who else talks with their arms? I mean, my hands are like all the way up in the air. My arms get quite the talking too. So I don't know about you, but maybe it was like when I first came to the States, I didn't really speak much English, so I used my hands a lot to speak. Maybe that's what it is. If not, we're just gonna stick with that. Let's do 5 and 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold it back there. Give me a couple pulses. Those are fun. I'm joking. No, I'm not, guys. Like I said, I don't do fun things like most of you guys do. All right, so let's roll so. Now, another big difference here is we are naturally engaging our whole entire core with this exercise because our legs are so much closer to our core and it's having to stabilize us, especially if you're not laying down. Awesome job, guys. Lift all the way up and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, hover your left toe right over your right and give me small little circles. No more bigger than a quarter here. Look at your toe so you're not like going all kinds of different directions. You just give me small circles. You feeling your booty yet? I know I am. A little bit of my outer thigh, starting to burn here. Alright, let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch directions. And I wasn't gonna let you slide that easy. You have to do both sides. I want to be lopsided here. Perfect. Alright guys, after this we have big circles coming up, so save all your energy. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now big circle, circle all the way around. Your circle is going to end where your leg is. So circle down and around. Feel your glutes lighting up on fire. I can definitely feel my glutes at this point. Shouldn't have done so much of the workout yesterday. Perfect. We have a fun one coming up right after this. And I promise you guys we are going to stretch today. Stretching feels so much better. Let's go ahead and switch directions. This feels so much better after you have done a hard workout that you actually feel each and every small muscle in your body working. Perfect. Big or small circles, it doesn't matter as long as you're circling your leg here. For 3, 2, 1, in and out. So bring your legs to the top of your mat on your lower corner and extend your left arm all the way up. Bring your left knee and your left elbow together, then extend all the way out. Now when you extend out, the left leg is going to go behind your mat. So you're going all the way back and the left hand is going to go in front of your mat. So we're working our obliques here, our glutes, and our legs. I love this exercise. I think it's super fun to do. You can do it anywhere, anytime. It's one of those exercises that I absolutely go to when I am running out of time and I'm having to run the boys and having to run errands all day and don't have time for a good workout. Perfect. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now extend it out and pulse it out. So the position that you were just in on your out, you're just going to pulse your hand and your leg and your glute all the way up. This is fun, guys. Feel the pulses all the way through your body. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and bring our legs together, this time for clams. So they are together. You can go ahead and lay down or rest your head on your hand. And lift all the way up and back down. I love clams. And if you have weights around you, do I have weights around me? No, not. But if you do, then go ahead and place a weight on your outer thigh just to give yourself a little bit more of a challenge here for those clams. And this will be the last thing you do before we move on to the other side. Doing so good, guys. Feel your glutes and your outer thighs. Definitely feeling everything here. Let me know in the comments below how that workout worked for you, because I posted a while back, it was like easy legs or something, Pilates legs, and I do that in my sleep, and every time I watch TV or read a book to my boys and pretty much do anything. So I guess I must have gotten like super used to the exercise itself, because someone said they were like, actually we're not so easy and to burn a lot. So let me know how this works for you. So second modify and do something that works for everybody. All right, let's do 3, 2, 1, and switch to the other side. I promise we're going to stretch, but at the end. So again, we're just at the other side. We're going to bring our legs in front of us, and we're going to lift up and down. Let's get started with this movement first. The movement in the up and down does not have to be up at all, as high as mine is. That really made sense, right? You know what I mean. So anyway, you don't have to lift as high as I'm lifting. As long as you're lifting, you are still going to feel everything that I am feeling. Like I said in the last video, this is just flexibility. Work your flexibility and you're going to be able to lift up. But as far as the range of motion that you have at the moment, you're still doing the same exact exercise with me. Whether you're doing it a little bit higher or a little bit lower, you're still getting the full benefit. Perfect. Are you ready for those circles? They're coming up, guys. In 3, 2, 1. Small circles. Tiny little bit of circles. No more bigger than a quarter. Look at your legs. Make sure you're not dancing all over the place with that leg. Point your toes. Perfect. And switch to the other side. Great job, you guys. Get ready for the big circles. Feel your glutes. Now engage them. And 2, 1. Big circles. Any direction that you choose, go with it. I normally try to stick to my harder direction at first, so that way when I get to my easier direction, I'm actually not as tired. I don't know if that works for anybody else, but I always try to do it that way. And it has worked for me. Alright guys, let's go ahead and switch directions. So whichever way you went, switch it around. Bring your big circles here. Feel your inner thighs, your outer thighs, and your glutes. Make the circle as big as you can all the way around your body, but make sure that your hips are not rocking back for this. You don't want to go back and forth rocking. You want to keep your hips pretty steady here. So if that means minimizing your circles, then do so. Point your toe, extend all the way through to your leg. Awesome, guys. We have 2 more exercises on this side, and we will be done. We'll get a well-deserved stretch after this. I posted a couple of stretch videos a few weeks ago, and I'm thinking of doing a few more full body stretches and concentrated muscle group stretches, just because it is so beneficial to stretch your body after a workout. And even if you can't do a long workout or a long stretch, it is almost so much better to do something, and it makes you feel so much better at the end of the day when you know you've done your workout. At least for me, even if I have like 20 minutes and that's all the time that I have, I feel so much better knowing that I did something instead of just pretty much substituting those 20 minutes with watching something or being mindlessly on Facebook or whatever other social media account that I have. All right, from here, let's go ahead and do our in and out. So extend your legs all the way out and the corner of your mat. Your right hand reaches all the way up and your left leg is on the mat. Right leg is lifted up and bring them to one another. Feel the extension through your core. Feel the extension through your back, low back, upper back, your obliques, and your legs. Everything is working here. If you can get your elbow close to your knee, that's awesome. If not, as long as you're feeling it everywhere, then you're doing good. If you can get it to your knee and you're not feeling it as much, then try getting it higher up to your hips or your thigh. And on the way out, reach and hold it there for just a tiny little bitty second before you bring it back in to feel the extension through your back and your obliques. Perfect. Engage your core here. You can feel your back adjusting. I just cracked mine. once your knees are parallel to the ground, then go ahead and lift the right leg up for small little clams. Again, it's really important for your hips to be level here and you're not rocking yourself back and forth. You can do this from anywhere, you guys. You don't need equipment. You don't need to have a large space to work out. You're not going to be jumping around. You're still going to get that definition in your legs and your booty. I love doing mat Pilates. It makes me feel like I'm doing lazy exercises and I'm getting big exercise results. When I first got into it, I was like, there's absolutely no way that I can thin out my naturally more bulkier structure. And doing Pilates has really helped me work on those smaller stabilizing muscles and lean out my body in a way that I didn't think was in my physique that I'm, naturally born with. Perfect, guys. We are doing so well. Feel your booty burn. We're definitely going to do a good stretch after this. It's well deserved here. Open. As big as you can without rocking your hips back. And close. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And we are done. All right, from here, let's go ahead and give our body a little well-deserved stretch. So extend both of your legs out and bring in your right leg in a figure 4. And you can start off with bending your left leg and just resting it here. And if this is enough for you, stay here. If not, go ahead and extend the left leg in front of you and bring the right leg to your arms and hug it in. Pull it closer to your chest, as close as you can get it. And if this does not feel enough for you, then you can go ahead and rock your hips left and right. Just kind of swing them both ways. Get the hips to loosen up, your glutes to stretch, your thighs. I love those stretches. Perfect. All right, extend the back out and let's switch to the other side. You can either bend your right leg and stretch this way, or if this does not feel like it's enough for you guys, then you can go ahead and grab your left leg, extend the right one out, and rock it from side to side, or just hold a steady stretch. Feel any tension releasing that you may be holding on to. Perfect. All right, let's get into a pigeon pose. Right leg is on the ground, left leg extends back. Look back, make sure that your left leg is straight, and stay up here or lower down if you need it for a deeper stretch. Feel those glutes that we just worked. Releasing. Give yourself a little tap on your booty. You did so well today. Perfect. We're going to concentrate on releasing some of those back legs and hip muscles. So bring the left leg, if possible, on top of the right leg. And make a little triangle. Look down. Make sure that it is a triangle shape that you're in. And at first, your left leg may be a little bit high, and that's okay. Just rest here, take deep breaths and breathe into it. With time, your leg is going to come down, and eventually, your knee is going to be on top of your right ankle, and you're going to get that triangular form. And if you are here, you can go ahead and lower down. And if you want to stretch your back, which I like doing this in this particular exercise, you can grab your right arm with the left one, and you're stretching your arms and your back this way, and lower yourself down if needed. When you're ready, go all the way back up. And lastly, on this side, if you can, if not, stay where you're at, bring your knees on top of one another. So again, it may look like something like this at first, and your left leg may be a little bit off of your right one. Within time, they're both going to align on top of one another. Make sure you adjust your sit bones here. And once you do this, then you can go ahead and again, grab that stretch for your arms and your back, and lower yourself down. So your right ankle is going to come on top of your left knee. And again, that right knee may be up, and that's okay. Stay where you're at. If you need a little bit of a deeper stretch, then go ahead and press down if you need to or not. Within time, your body is naturally going to get more flexible, and you are going to feel the flexibility, and your body's naturally going to push the other knee down. Now, if you did the back and arm stretch, then go ahead and switch sides. So if you did it with me, I'm going to go switch with my left arm coming up, right one reaching through. And if you can't grab your hands here, then you can grab a towel or a blanket and help yourself that way if you need to lower down. When you're ready, get back up. And you can stay here or bring your knees on top of one another. Adjust your sit bones. You want both of your sit bones to be on the ground for this stretch. And if you can, or if you feel that it's appropriate for you today, bring your heels as close as you can to your thighs. So my heels are right underneath my thighs here. And again, if you want to grab that stretch or a blanket or whatever you have, go ahead and grab it and lower yourself down to the ground. And we are done for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this Pilates workout. I will be posting workout videos every Thursday, so make sure that you stay tuned and turn on the notification button so you get those notifications and do all the new workouts. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do that now, and don't forget to drop a like. See you guys next Thursday.